In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to drop more than 20 pounds of fat in just 6 weeks, or get under 10% body fat if that's your goal, using biohacking metrics. Not some generic cookie cutter plan that doesn't account for your body, your lifestyle, or your time. If you're new here, my name is Hasnain Niazi. I'm the founder of Niazi Fitness, where I help entrepreneurs transform their body and their health using a system built on biohacking principles, habit design, and performance tracking. Whether your goal is to build an elite level physique or just improve your energy, focus, and longevity without spending hours in the gym, I've got you covered, man. This is the exact method I've used for myself for the past several years, and now I use it to help clients create real and sustainable results. How does that sound? Okay guys, let's jump into exactly how this works. So if you're a new client, you know exactly what to expect. First, I figure out what you've been doing until now, your past routines and current habits, so I can tailor this biohacked system just for you. Perfectly. If you're starting from scratch, no worries, that's totally normal. We'll review your pull and push exercises to make sure you're hitting all the major muscle groups with enough volume during the week. Building a strong muscular foundation is key. Then we take your measurements before and after pictures, and I have you start weighing yourself every morning, right after the bathroom and before you get dressed, when your hydration levels are most consistent. After that, you'll begin tracking your food intake. But don't worry, I'm not trying to overwhelm you. The goal is just to get a clear picture of your nutrition without making any immediate changes. Once we've got these basics in check, we start collecting data to calculate your true caloric maintenance, factoring in your estimated weekly calorie output. This number generally stays stable week to week unless we purposely change something. We'll also hone in your protein intake, aiming for about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, though this may shift a bit if you're overweight, or depending on your goals or where you are in your fitness journey. Now here's the key. I usually recommend spending 6 to 8 weeks focusing on building that push-pull muscle foundation whilst keeping protein intake high and staying at maintenance calories, or a side cell press. This sets you up to maximize muscle growth and metabolic health before cutting. Why? Because the more lean mass you have, the easier the fat loss becomes, and the higher your resting calorie burn, meaning you get better results with less struggle. Now after those 6 to 8 weeks, we check in, see where your strength and muscle development are at, and if you're making progress and feeling good, we can either keep building or move on to the fat loss phase. Now once we're ready to move into that fat loss stage, we start introducing a slight caloric deficit, enough to keep your hunger manageable, but still make steady progress, usually around 1 to 2 pounds of fat loss per week. You'll start seeing the fat loss and muscle definition come through, because we keep protein intake high to maintain lean body mass. Now 95% of the time, you'll hit a plateau before you reach your goal physique, and that's completely normal. What happens is your body goes into survival mode and fights that fat loss, lowering its calorie output and metabolism to match your lower intake. Now when this happens, we have a few proven biohacking strategies to nudge you back into a comfortable calorie deficit and keep the fat loss moving. These could include adjusting training intensity, timing your nutrition to match energy output, or tweaking recovery based on biometrics like HRV. The goal is to keep making progress towards your target physique without feeling burnt out or compromised. So now you've hit your goal physique, and that's amazing, and the transformation is real. But the real question is, what good is it if you can't maintain? As Lane Norton says in Fat Loss Forever, 95% of diets fail within 3 years because people go back to their old habits, and then they regain the weight, sometimes even more than before. That's quite evident if you see loads of case studies. This is why the next step after achieving your goals is to build a sustainable habit and reinforcing the foundations we've started. I like to use the 80-20 rule here, where about 80% of eating stays clean and aligned with the goal, and the remaining 20% allows you to enjoy your life, cheat meals, social events, traveling without any guilt. Now over time, you'll develop an intuitive sense of your caloric needs and how your food choices affect your body. So tracking isn't necessary unless you want to dial in for a specific result. This balance keeps you consistent without feeling restricted, so you can enjoy your life and your business without stressing over your food. Now let me get real with you about tracking. Some coaches say you don't need to calorie track, but honestly that's just not true. Calorie and food tracking are the most important tools you can use to learn portion control and understand how your meals impact your goal. And don't worry, you don't have to be perfect or measure every little thing. You can be consistently inconsistent and still get into that green phase where progress happens. Being off by 100 calories here and there isn't going to derail you. When I first started dieting, trying to cut fat, I made every single mistake in the book, starving myself, doing endless cardio, and losing muscle instead of fat. It was frustrating and unsustainable. Then I discovered biohacking metrics and precision tracking. This changed everything. It removed decision fatigue, gave me control, and made the process straightforward and effective. Since then, I've helped Sufyan, a 7-figure entrepreneur, optimize his health and energy while running a demanding business.
Hello, my name is Sufani Nusi. I run a 7-figure marketing agency called Systemic Ascent, and I'm also a content creator on YouTube. And recently, my day's been packed. Didn't even have time to go to the gym. My health was going downhill, and I reached out to Hasnain. I've seen his stuff on social media, his ads pop up. I reach out to him. So like, hey man, I want a proper program for me. Like I've trained before. It's not like I don't know what to train and I don't know what to eat and all that. But like I want something for me that would basically fit in my busy schedule. And he just had the right thing for me. Literally, he helped me a lot in having a very short but effective workout routine that helped me a lot in my program. You see, like My biceps is getting bigger, I'm getting bigger, I'm actually crafting my body, and at the same time, I feel very good in my business, going all in my business and going all in my body. He helped me a lot as well with biohacking and actually hacking my brain and hacking my body to be always at my maximum performance.
And Alan, who lost over 100 pounds and transformed not just his body, but his entire life.
So tell me about your experience, Lewis.
Your system got me in great shape, Hasnain. You know, I run a 7-figure business and my days are very busy. Your program is so easy to follow, even with my busy routine. My brain fog is gone and I have so much energy. Thank you so much.
So now here's the choices. Choice A, you keep struggling with the same challenges, and a year from now, you might still be in the same place. Or choice B, you follow me on Instagram, where I share biohacking tips, nutrition, workouts, and motivation for biz entrepreneurs. Dive into their content and DM me your biggest fitness questions or goals, and let's start a conversation. I'm here to help you get into their green zone, confident in your body and your ability to control your health and your body. Thank you for watching.